to geniuses paved with fumble, footing, and bumbling. Anyone who falls flat in his face is at least moving in the right direction.
Well, come on, Big Daddy. Give us the word.
Area 52.
Powered by CFSGameTime.com. Access tonight.
Welcome to another edition of Area 52, powered by CFSGameTime.com. I am Todd Buono, and joining us today is a young lady who went through a startling transformation on the NBC hit reality show, The Biggest Loser. Sunshine Hampton lost over 115 pounds. Please cheer along with me as we welcome to the area for the first time, Sunshine Hampton. Sunshine, how are you?
I'm doing really well, thanks. How are you doing?
We're doing good. We're very excited, actually, to have you on the show. I myself have been a fan of The Biggest Loser since its inception, and I think that it is probably the best reality show out there in terms of what it gives back to its contestants. But Sunshine, for you, what have things been like since you've left the ranch?
Since I've left the ranch, it's been crazy. You have to adjust to a whole new world and a whole new you. You are gone for so long, and you come back and everything is the same. And I've changed so much, so it's a lot of adjusting to do.
Now, Sunshine, are you kind of wishing that your life kind of went back to normal a little? Plus, obviously, the weight loss, or how is it when, for instance, people like me, call and for the interviews and things like that? Is that kind of crazy for you? Or are you kind of like, I want my normal life back, or are you adjusting to that normally?
Well, I'm adjusting to it too.
Okay.
I have a brand new body, a brand new body. I don't even know what normal is right now.
Yeah.
It's I've made a big change in my life, so I'm just welcoming this and all the interviews and everything as part of my new life. So adjusting to that is adjusting to a new life, I guess. So that's what I'm living now.
And I think one of the things, Sunshine, I think you almost became on the show, and maybe you've actually felt this, and I'm not sure if you've gotten fan mails or things of that nature, but I know even in myself, I found myself kind of, really rooting for you, pulling for you. You almost kind of became almost like America's sweetheart through the show, and how has that been for you?
I feel like I have to be America's sweetheart. I try to just be myself and be me, and if America sees me as a sweetheart, then I guess that's all right with me. Coming home, everyone, I do get a lot of fan mail and a lot of comments. Everyone congratulating me and thanking me and telling me how sweet. And, oh, you were my favorite, and that. So I think it's great. I love it, and I just try to stay true to who and what I am.
You mentioned it earlier, and I realize it's kind of a tough question to ask, but how is the adjustment to the new body? I mean, as you said, how do you adjust to that?
It's very difficult to adjust to because I still do things that my mind is still in the mindset that I'm a bigger girl. I'll go to the store and I'll be like, oh yeah, that shirt will fit me, and then I'll buy it and get home and it's just swimming on me, so it's still big. So just trying to. I've learned to go to the dressing room and try to do it now. I never went to the dressing room before because every time I did, it would be too small, and now everything is too big. So. Just trying to adjust in that way. I'll walk by a mirror and I'll do a double take because I'm still not used to this body. But I'm definitely loving it, and I feel great. I've never felt this good in my life, and I'm so happy to have a new body.
I was going to ask you a question about shopping, and I'll get to that in a second, but you mentioned something, and it kind of set a light bulb off, and I never really even thought about it. Psychologically, Sunshine, how big of an adjustment is it for you when you look into a mirror?
It's a really, really weird thing, especially while we were on the ranch. We didn't have any mirrors, just a little mirror in the bathroom. And so the first time that I did see myself in a full-length mirror, I started crying. It instantly hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this with me, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it, and it was quite a change. And psychologically, you never see yourself until you get home and you look in a full-length mirror, and it's like, okay, now I'm not scared to look in the mirror anymore. And it's actually a good feeling, but it was definitely really weird, and I'm still adjusting to that.
Mm-hmm. And it has been an amazing transformation. And we only saw a small glimpse on TV of how much you busted your ass on the ranch, but it really it was a lot of hard work. As I mentioned earlier, you mentioned shopping. How much shopping have you actually done since the weight loss?
I'm still kind of taking it easy because I don't know where my body is gonna stay in me. I'm pretty much in the same area. I'm fitting into size 8.
Okay.
But I know I still have about 10 pounds to lose, and I don't know if that's going to affect my pant size right now. But I can fit in an 8 or 10. And so shopping, I haven't gone crazy. I wanted to, but I'm holding myself back. And maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I'm going to set a goal to go on a shopping spree and go all day and definitely go crazy over at the Mall of America.